Lowell Reynolds writes, hello, I've noticed lately that a lot of people on the internet seem to love Christopher Nolan no matter what and hate the Twilight saga no matter what. So a thought just popped into my mind. What if Stephanie Meyers and Summit Entertainment decided to make one more Twilight sequel and hired Christopher Nolan to direct it? Would people on the internet love and defend it despite its flaws, or hate and crucify it despite its redeeming qualities?
I love this question because, it brings up a point of frustration with me with my fellow film fans, is that sometimes we just close off our minds and we don't think things through. I've talked to a lot of people like, oh, Twilight is the worst bunch of garbage movies ever made. Really? Funny you say that, Bobby. I know for a fact you've never seen a single one of them. But they will say definitively, worst things ever. And I'm sorry, but even for people who saw it, guess what? Twilight was not the worst set of films ever made. They weren't. Yeah, I mean, certainly there is an argument to be made that they're poor and that they're bad, sure. But we've all seen much worse films. Get off the horse of, I'm just going to jump on the anti-bandwagon of everything. So, worst thing ever. It wasn't. The fact of the matter is the films had some redeeming qualities. I even went so far as to say I liked the last film. Didn't love it, but I liked the last film. But then you got, on the other hand, you've got these, what we call around here Christopher Nolanites, who, no matter what, I mean, Christopher Nolan could walk out of his front door tomorrow morning, see a kitten, and smash its head into the concrete, and people will come up with a reason why it was a good thing that he did it. They'll defend him because it's Christopher Nolan. It's Christopher Nolan. Make no mistakes. And heaven forbid if you ever try to bring up valid criticisms about The Dark Knight or The Dark Knight Rises or whatever, say he can do no wrong. Okay, so you got these two, forces of nature. Everything about Twilight sucks no matter what. Completely turn off your brain and just accept that. Everything about Christopher Nolan is pure divinity in all of its purest forms. Turn off any rationale about it. What if you put them together? What if you announced tomorrow Christopher Nolan was going to direct a Twilight series? What you would have is 500,000 fanboys who are like the computer on Star Trek when you pose it with an impossible problem. Doesn't compute, and they start shaking as if they're having some kind of convulsions, and then like Professor X in X-Men 3 was evaporated and broke. You'd see the cells start to break down and they just evaporate into nothingness because they wouldn't be able to process. I love that idea.
I want to see that.
I think you do a movie, make a fictional movie of what happens when Christopher Nolan directs a Twilight film.
The sky opens up and a giant hamburger the size of Texas just appears. And I don't know. That sounds pretty crazy.
I would love to see what I'm.
If you like this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button, and don't forget to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free, and we bring you all the latest movie news as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. You can also follow us on Facebook and Twitter, where you can find out about all the latest prizes, giveaways, and special contests.